Every day is a winding road. I got a little bit closer. I gotta find my thing that I put on the thing, and it goes around. It goes around. It goes around. Where's my website? There it is. Where's my website? There's my website. Command C. Now I gotta find the cars and bids thing, and I gotta embed this live stream into the video game website that's about cars. Hey, Doug, where's Dorg? Dorg Demuro. Dorg Demoral. Dorg Immoral. Dorg. All right, I'm just going to start saying Dorg Immoral, and then that's going to be the name of the guy who promotes my listings. How I go my listings, upload additional photos. No, I don't want to upload additional photos. I want to embed the video game. How do I do it? Application committee, scheduling payments, listing, and auction. Go to my thing. I want to put it in. How do I put it in? Where's my guy? Where's my gourd? I don't know how to do this. I got a message, new bid is $6,500. I got 24 minutes and 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 something. I don't know. I'll just put in a comment here. Control V, and then maybe it'll allow people to see that that's the live stream. Oh, this is the live stream thing. Here it is. Watch the last watch the last moments of the auction video game. Command V. God, I hate Macs. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to the last moments of the auction for my Nissan POW that will be sold in 20 minutes. I don't know if Cars and Bids has anti-sniping, so either we're all in this for the next 20-something minutes, or it's going to go longer if people keep bidding on it. So, ¿dónde está el biblioambulance? So, yeah. I still don't know how to embed this stream in Cars and Bids site. So, how do I do this? They said I could do it. New comments, new bid, new comments, new messages. Is that the message? Hey, Brian, you are welcome to post the link if you like to. Well, okay. I'll post it to this email thing from, well, then there's Doug, but then there's someone else. Hello, thanks for submitting everything. Tyler, director of auction. So maybe Tyler is on the other line and can actually see that I sent him the link to the live stream. I don't know. So Copper Core says it's just an HTML block of code, right? Yeah, that's it is. Quentin Blair says it's working. Matthew Bowman says, Brian, it's 75 degrees. Brian, it's 75 in PA. Why are you wearing a beanie? Because it's not where I am. I live in the Appalachian Mountains. It's cold. Dude, I have the heat on. And also my house, I have a lot of trees. So my house stays cold all the time. It doesn't really get sun, which is great in the summertime. I don't even have to run an like last summer, I didn't even run an air conditioner. And by that, I mean, I had an air conditioner in my bedroom, but down here on the ground floor, nope, didn't need it. Is it Appalachia or Appalachia? The correct pronunciation of the eastern United States mountain range is Appalachia. That's the correct pronunciation. The Northeast sometimes is called Appalachian. I grew up saying Appalachian, but the technically correct pronunciation is Appalachian. Did you move out of your apartment? Asked Henry. Yeah, I did. I moved out last summer, bouncing off the walls in that place. And is Roman invisible? No, Roman's at his house. He is working on the next RCR stories. It's like 2 hours long. I asked if he could have it finished by Thursday because he has to take me to the airport on Friday. And it's a lot to edit. So he said last night, like, I literally just have to do this nonstop for the entire week. So it's just you and me getting through this. Boris, there's Boris. Roman is doing his John Cena impression. Okay. Is he doing something like on Instagram or something like that? No, Dad, I would not recommend. Okay, back to the auction. My listings. Nissan POW. No, I just want to see it. There it is. So, did they add it yet? Or do I have to add it? I don't know. So what are we at? 19 minutes. Current bid. We now have $100 more. It's $6,700. $3,000 more. I break even on it. Probably shouldn't have said that. I drove it yesterday to my parents for Easter. It's running fine. I keep a bottle of power steering fluid in it because power steering, it's leaking somewhere on the rack, and it's such a, the power steering reservoir is like the size of a shot glass. So when the power steering pump gets noisy and it starts going, you literally give it a shot, this much power steering, just leap, and you watch it go boop, 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 and then it's fine again. So there you go. Or maybe it's the size of a low ball glass, and then there's just a little shot glass size filter at the top that you have to pour it through in a little dipstick, this tiny little dipstick. And what is power steering fluid? Like $4 a quart. And that, like, I don't know how many times that fills the power steering reservoir. Everybody's asking, why did I sell it already? It's like, didn't you watch the video? The car sucks. It's terrible at being a car. You show it a hill, it cries in pain. You want it to go fast, it cries in pain. It's not. I live in the Appalachian Mountains. Like, you show it a hill and it slows down. This thing is meant for a city. It's meant for a large metropolitan area where people understand that cars go slow. I bought it completely as a snack because my Sarah was stuck in customs quarantine. It's free now. I'll be picking it up this weekend. So POW's out. POW was literally a holdover snack. It was an appetizer, an aperitif vehicle. And that's all. It's fantastic to own a car you literally have no emotional connection to. Other than, like, this is pretty. This is like the solid 9 you get one summer and never have a long-standing relationship with. But the memories of it, you'll jack off to for decades to come. Yeah, 2-week nightstand, more like 2 months. I bought it right before we got the snow. So was it like mid-January I bought it? Now we're in April. So I had it a while. I've been like a few months. Mark says it would probably be pretty nice in Philly. Yeah, be totally fine. Any place that you can live with like a 250cc motorcycle, this works. Like when I used to live down in Lansdale, oh, that'd be a great car for down there. Um, Zach Hill says the live stream is now embedded. Awesome. German Ardeno says, is it worth modding? Depending on what you mean by mod. The engine, if you're not going to get anything more out of that M10 or whatever M1A or whatever that engine designation is. It's not meant to be a powerful engine. It's not built very strong. And everything's POW specific. So, I mean, I've seen some people like this is probably a pain in the ass to like engine swap because it's just a weird size in there. Some people just pulled everything out, ran a drive shaft to the rear wheel, but like, and then you have to get a rear diff. I don't think so, man. Like 50 miles an hour feels fast. And now, I mean, Matt Happel had a good suggestion running what he called the Honda One Slammer, which is what he calls the D series engines from Honda. All the stuff that they used in the 90s, that sort of throttle body injected single overhead cam engine that still revs like a double cam. I mean, when we did a Civic from like 91, it was fantastic engine. I think it makes like 75 horsepower. So you go from 35 horsepower at the wheels to maybe like 60 horsepower at the wheels. Then that thing would be crazy fast. But you're now dealing with the same similar problems that the Falcon did because you're shoving a body through the air faster than it's meant to go. So now aerodynamics come into play. And that little body of the POW, I mean, you have a flat windshield. It's like trying to make a Jeep Wrangler go fast. It doesn't want to. It's a brick. Modern Wranglers at least have a more slanted windshield and they're kind of better at highway speeds. But even Car Wizard says that his Wrangler is like four-door Wrangler or whatever. Like it hated the highway. I mean, anybody with a TJ or YJ Wrangler can attest to that. They don't like the highways. They don't like fighting the air. So, yeah. Tuffy Hat says we're down to 15 minutes. Malaysia says, have you taken it to a drift? I pulled the e-brake in the snow. It rotated. It felt like an old Civic or just something. Tuxedo Runner says, when is the TRD Pro review coming out? Not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. So that's where we are with that. Pills says, come, and thank you for your donation, Tuxedo Runner. Pills says, come to Sweden and me and the boys will let you review all the wagons. I can't wait to travel internationally. It's going to be so good. Gulf City says, Jeeps will bake your kids. Yeah, I heard that. Are you going to review a new Supra? Yes, we're going to review a new Supra. Hint, hint, hint. So we're down to 13 minutes. Bids still at 6,700, which is a price I'm satisfied with. We get to see if there's anti-sniping here. Who's our high bidder here? Does it say who the high bidder is? If I go to bids, seller current bid by 5 Allentine. 5 Allentine. I wonder if that means he's in Allentown. That means I could deliver it to him if he wanted. Excuse me. This is a new person who just joined probably for this. So probably an RCR fan. Only one bid, 0 wins. And it's on my car. So, on live, let's see, when you go to live auctions here, live auctions. Yeah, okay, we're at the top. That's flattering. This auction right now is at the very top of I should probably say that we're live streaming on like Twitter or something like that. Copy. Go to Twitter. Live streaming the last moments of my auction on cars. Command V tweet. So listen to the man. It's a bad car. Sweden, it's cold. American car is something. Chuck Lundo just has an image of a loading animation. Quentin Bear says you can't snipe. Each new bid takes the timer to a minimum of 1 minute. Okay. I wonder what did Bring a Trailer, did they do 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that? Or maybe they did only 30 seconds. Look, we're young and we're going to have to make mistakes. Please read something I write, says Eclectic Collected. Live streaming the last moments of my life. Something 379. Maybe that's a Pontiac. Neil McNully says, Bring a Trailer is 2 minutes. Okay. So Doug wants it to go hot. So we're going minute by minute. 10 minutes, 23, 22, 21 seconds. Still no. Oh, we are at one more bidder. We're now at 6,800. Our high bidder right now is Aubergine, Aubergine, 744 registered bidder, and only bid on one car, and it's Nissan Pal, so it's probably someone from my. I hate to call you guys fans, but I don't know, people who know RCR or RCR people or RCR crew or something like that. So we're at 6,800. Thank you. So Hoovy is going to swap in so is Hoovy going to swoop in at the last minute and buy the thing? It'd be interesting. I don't know if Tyler Hoover is an auction type guy, or he likes finding stuff at more like at police auctions or something like that. So, I mean, when I bought this was the cheapest, and it probably still is right now, the cheapest POW in the United States right now, because it's painted. It's not the original paint. It doesn't have the original radio. It doesn't have a soft top. It doesn't have the parcel shelf in the back, and it is an automatic. So it doesn't have all the accoutrements and little, and it doesn't have the rally bar with the fog lights on it, the yellow fog lights. The only Nissan accessory it does have are the rain guards, the OEM Nissan metal rain guards, so you can flick your cigarette out there, which I did use in the rain, not to smoke, but it was nice having. They're tiny, tiny metal things. And are we? Someone says we're at 696969. Are we? Auctions. Oh, we're at 8 minutes to go. We are at 6969 6969. Hey, if it goes for that, that'd be hilarious. I think the Falcon went for 969696. Where are we? Who's our high bidder right now? High bidder is 5 Allen. I wonder if 5 Allen is in the chat now watching this. Are you from Allentown, or is your name just Allen? I don't know. Have you thought about reviewing a Honda CRV? Yeah, Nick's been trying to work his press car magic with Honda right now. So we're trying to get a Honda or an Acura as our next press car. This is exciting for me to actually have press cars that finally, after all the dick jokes and stuff, or maybe in spite of them, RCR is big enough that manufacturers finally have taken notice and taken a chance on us and given us press cars, or perhaps the people who, run press cars or act in lieu of them. Sammy Davis says it would be so nice to just blast away 7,000 at once on a press car or on a car. Yeah, it is definitely like a sub $10,000 car. It was weird. Like back in the day, like I remember not being able to afford like anything. And there was this terrified feeling that I had that if anything happened to my Toyota Echo, I was screwed. Cause like I had like $800 in my checking account. Like if anything breaks, like I can't get around. That's a frightening thing. Granted, I had the correct car for being poor, a Toyota. Nothing broke. I think I was butthurt one day that I needed new struts, and it was like I was quoted like $80 to put them in, but if I could buy them, I can do them at 60. So I did it and like felt really proud because I needed that $20. So anyway, says I also need to review an Acura SLX. Where are we now? Oh, need to go back to it. We are still at 6969. We are at 5 minutes and change. 29 bids. The top bidder is still 5 Allen. I won't. I'll save it until we're down to like the last minute before I start getting into an auction, Barker, and then I'll do that. I'm all out of milk, so I can't drink any more coffee. Hence the tea. I'm not hard enough yet to drink coffee black unless I absolutely need that amphetamine energy. James Junkin says, "Are you planning to review a Cybertruck?" Hey, if Elon will give us a Cybertruck, I won't complain, but I think they only exist as prototypes still. Weekday Performance says, "I second the Schuylkill Mall." Yeah, well, the Schuylkill Mall is now all bulldozed. It's gone. Sorry. It only exists now in memory. You guys going to review one of those Broncos when the time comes, says Nigel Richardson. I saw one yesterday. My first time seeing one in the wild. I'd love to get one. I'd love to take it over to Bruce's and put it on the lift. I know every other journalist has gotten their hands on one of those. So, what's that? My computer made a bing noise. That just means, hey, we're over $7,000 for the car. Excellent. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we're down the last 5 minutes. Current high bid, $7,199. Our high bidder is faster, also stronger. Just probably another RCR person. Only bid on one thing, and it is this Nissan POW. So, congratulations. You are bidder number 30. There are 106 comments on this car. Should I read some of the comments on the site? Ownership history, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, they embedded it. Thank you. How many times did you fart in it? Oh, that's the ones I answered, like, personally. Danny Boy just says nice. Hunter says nice. Lenny189 just has the face, and then it's bid. And show him any $70 to $80 hatchbacks. It looks approximately the same. Yeah, sort of. All the more reason to double down. That's me live streaming it. I certainly think it'd be appropriate if you requested they tender their resignation. I don't know what that means. Not Brown. My coworker said it was ugly. Should I quit? You need the money. Not only do you drive the lunchbox if you win the bid, but you can see and talk to RCR. What a deal. Well, I don't know how far I can deliver this thing because it hates the highway. Yeah, I drove it back from Virginia, but I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, we've got 3 minutes before I had 2 minutes really before I have to become a carnival barker here. So I have to, whoever wins this, you either need to be Johnny on the spot with the wire transfer for the money. That's what I accept, a wire transfer. And believe me, they're way easier than doing anything else. A wire transfer and for the buyer to arrange pickup. If you're too far away for me to drive it, like in like half a day. So I leave this weekend to go pick up the Sarah, and then I'm gone for a while. And then you're going to have to wait till I get back, which would be like late next week. So if you win the car and you want it like now, I guess they give you my phone number, or we can talk on the phone and try to figure this out. If you want it like this week, if not, you're just going to have to wait until I get back from Atlanta, late next week. All right. So we're at 1 minute, 54 seconds, still high bid of $7,199. We've got Nerdy Hillbilly. Thank you for the donation. Excited to see the facelifted Nissan Frontier. Looks like a Chevrolet, but good. Also has a reliable Y2K underpinnings that are simple to fix. Really? All right. They're still making the Frontier pickup. I don't like Nissan. I think they're underbuilt but I could be wrong. Of course, I love the GTR. And of course, we're selling a Nissan right here. Of course, that's a different age and also a different culture. So, I don't know what to think about modern Nissans that aren't GTRs and aren't the new Z. So, I don't know what to think. I'd have to, hey, I heard a bing. Are we getting down to the wire here? We are at $7,369. That could only be an RCR fan. So, I will. Okay, we're down to like 50 seconds. It is $7,369 for a Nissan POW. You can drive this thing anywhere you want to within the reasonable limits of its engine. And because it does not have the original paint, you can have fun with it. You don't have to tender this car. Drive it through the snow. Drive it through the weeds. If it gets rock chips in it, who cares? It's a repainted car. Unlike the other people with Nissan POWs, you're just going to keep them for sunny days. You're going to, hey, we are now at $8,221. Still a bargain. I just farted. Oh, it's going to smell once it gets up to my nostrils in a minute. But do we have 8,500? I'm pretty sure this is going to get to 8,500. You can do 8,500. Do I hear $8,500 for a car that's going to turn every single gas station stop into a car show? People are going to be looking at you from all sides. Suddenly, you will be more interesting than just that guy who farts all the time. I went from an introvert to an extrovert every time I drive. I listen to video game music, and you will have a new appreciation for city pop. We're getting down to the wire. Do I hear $8,300? We've got 10. It's going to be sold. It's going to be sold. It's going to be sold. $8,300. Are you going to go right down to the wire, or do we have a new bidder here? 8,300, or we are at $8,369 for a Nissan POW. You get a thunderous 34 horsepower. You won't believe how normally you can drive with 34 horsepower. You will get amazing gas mileage in the city. You will get terrible, terrible gas mileage on the highway. This thing will, hey, thank you. I didn't even have to bark for that one. We are at $8,534. Who's our man now with $8,534? Going to the high bid. It is Shady Bot, a newcomer to this extravaganza on Cars and Bids. If Doug's here and Doug's watching, hello, Doug. I am saving my extra saucy farts when I come visit you sometime. I know you're a little bit weird about people, and you drove across the country. That was an amazing story. I heard it on the Smoking Tire. We are at $8,534 for a Nissan POW, the first Nissan POW to be sold on Cars and Bids, and I'm happy to be the guy to do it. You don't have the original wheels on this, so get them dirty, spray them, pee on them. They will have, but they will always look good. And there's window tint, and people will be shining their high beams on you. We're at 9 seconds. Do we have $8,600? $8,600. We're at 6 seconds. $8,600. It's going to be sold. 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 I think we are now checking. It may be hammered down. It may be gabbled down at $8,534. And there we are. We are sold. $8,534. If I had a bell, I'd be ringing it. I am pleased with that price. Thank you to Cars and Bids, and thank you to Doug. What do I got to do now? I guess I get an email. All right. That was good. Yes, piss on me, beat me. Thank you. Oh, already we have people saying $8,000 is too much for that. Well, the market decides, doesn't it? Hey, we have Tony Airlines in the chat. Hey, Tony, thank you for watching. The car is sold. All right. Congratulations to Shady Bot to your terrible buy. So we get to find out who Shady Bot is. Someone, Bateman says, I should get a jar of pee with it. Yeah. So now what do I do? I guess they're going to send an email or something like that. Congratulations on selling your 1989 Nissan POW. It is now time to finalize the sale of your vehicle to the buyer for $8,534. Please contact the buyer now to arrange payment and complete the sale. You can find the buyer's contact information below. We have also shared your contact information with the buyer. And I'm not going to read who this is. Tips for a successful transaction: contacting the buyer, paying for their vehicle. We recommend that you immediately show proof of ownership to the buyer, usually a picture of the title. Okay, I can do that. Or current registration. If there's a loan, there's not a loan. We recommend accepting a cashier check or wire transfer. Yeah, wire transfers are great. They go through in like a day. And if a person doesn't know, how do I do a wire transfer? Just call your bank and say, I need to do a wire transfer. And they're like, okay, they do that stuff all the time. Wire transfers are just like PayPal or Venmo. It's like PayPal and Venmo. You think they're new things? They're just. It's like Rick and Morty. It's just a wire transfer with extra steps. That's it. And so yeah, transportation. If the buyer plans to ship the vehicle, there may be timetables and requirements beyond the buyer's control. We actually ask you to remain flexible. Yeah. The only thing. Well, I'll talk to this guy. Clapperson says, greetings from Sweden. Have you ever driven a DKW? Super fun German two-stroke cars. No, I've never driven a two-stroke car. Or have I? Was a 2CV a two-stroke or is that a four-stroke? I mean, I've driven two-stroke bikes. Okay. So I got some work to do. And that is to contact the buyer. So I will be doing that right now. Let me double check to see if there's any other super chats I didn't ask. Otherwise, we're going to wrap this chat up right now. So that's very legal, very cool. Says, what are some of your favorite idioms? I'm not in the headspace now to remember what an idiom is. I mean, I use them all the time. I guess slang. I don't know. Thank you for the donation, but I don't know how to answer that question. Anthony, pseudonym for six. Thank you for your nice donation. Says, shut up and take my money. Tuxedo Runner, we talked to you. And Steph says, nothing much, just Easter puffalumps, or where's that from last time? Anyway, that's it. Oh, okay. We got two new people. Seamus Davis says, do you smoke cigarettes? No, I do not. I smoked one once. It made me feel weird. Never did it again. Ryan Duplantier says, hell yeah, brother. Congratulations. Can't wait to see the Sarah. Yep. It's going to be a good weekend. All right, man. Thanks for watching this. And Tony Airline says, tried calling you. Congrats, but it's saying your number isn't in service. Did you? I got a new phone, Tony, but my Google Voice number still works. So depending on what you're calling. So you probably called my old phone number. I got a new phone. So I'll let you know. So that's it. Thank you for watching this. Thank you to everybody who donated. And thank you for liking the power review we did. And looking forward to making some videos with a Sarah. Obviously on this channel, not the main one, because we already reviewed a Sarah. All right. Have a good afternoon, guys. And happy Easter, if that's your bag. Talk to you later. Bye. How do I end it?